I sold my shop and sent money to somebody. He connected me to in Dubai. Literally, as of that time, that in 2012, back then Dubai was just given 1 month visa and renewable. Right. So I actually sent 3 million CFA francs. Yes. And they made me a 1 month visa. And I had no idea that when you come to Dubai, you have to...
3 million, wait.
3 million, yes.
I'm still trying to get over.
Seriously.
3 million francs safer.
Safer.
That's basically like 21,000 dirhams.
Exactly.
You gave for a 1 month visa.
For a 1 month visa.
Where is the person right now?
The person is in Dubai. And trust me, anytime we meet, the person, like literally, he glorifies me. And when we went to my amazing humble abode and how can I put it, my bungalow, the number of slippers, shoes
you saw on the door before entering.
Basically, I would say what has kept me out there, kept me going, and in the field, it's consistency. There have been also challenging times, just like when I started the real estate, because real estate in most companies, they are not paying basic salary.
They don't,
You get the point. So it's like 50-50 commission.
Let me cut you short. I worked in a company where it depends on how much you bring in.
Okay.
Sometimes you can bring in, they will say 50-50, but sometimes when you bring it above 100K,
they increase the slab.
Yeah, the slab is like 70-30. 30 for the company, then 70 for you.
Yeah. So again, with us at that time, even now they are modifying the slabs. Even because I give those offers now as a real estate manager as well, in the company I'm working for, right? So as of that time, there were no slabs. Like strictly 50-50. That's the job, right? And you have to pay where you're living. You have to transport yourself to the office and stuff. So it was really, really difficult, considering the fact that maybe you can go 1-2 months without a deal.
Without the sales,
You got the point. And you of course, you have to pay your accommodations and stuff. So it was really hard for me, but good. Thank God that I had my wife. She was there. She really helped me financially and stuff, And then, of course, the deal started coming.
Oh, when it comes sometimes. And real estate money is sweet for chopper.
And it's always good to be a specialist. You know what actually made me different? Like you asked, from other realtors out there and salespeople out there, is that I understood the fact of being a specialist.
Okay.
In a particular area.
Let me cut you short. Maybe that's why I did not get it right in real estate, because I was into off-plan.
Okay.
Basically, I was selling paperwork.
Yeah.
So I was everywhere.
Yeah.
I was everywhere, but I was not downtown, because downtown was already like a little bit saturated. I was not marina, so I would focus everywhere, because you don't even know where your client can come from.
Do you know where I made the highest money in real estate?
Where?
Acquire Oxygen. And do you know when? Just when they started doing the handovers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And trust me, as of that time, to drive to Acquire Oxygen, because you had to use only the Akudra road.
Dubai Alin Akodra Road,
exactly.
The intersection.
Yeah, intersection. So from Dubai, literally, it's only the Akudra Road that could lead you there. So literally driving there takes me almost about 45 minutes to 1 hour.
It's far,
And nobody wanted to go there. In fact, literally no agent was interested in working in that area. That was where I made a lot of money. You get the point? So the advice that I can give, because I know till now we have a lot of not Cameroonians, Africans that are suffering in real estate.
Yes.
Sometimes, no offense, but you see a guy and he tells you that he's working in real estate, and you're like, somebody working in KFC is 10 times more better than him. Seriously. You get the point. So, and why are they not successful? The reason is because they are everywhere. So you cannot be, it's like, how do they say it? Jack of all trade and master of none. right? So literally you're trying to get the client in downtown, get a client in Marina, get a client here and there. At the end of the day, in the month, there is nothing. This is what I teach my salespeople, you know? But if you are a specialist in a particular area, sometimes you don't even need to struggle. The clients come up to you due to referrals, people you've already dealt with, you know, in that particular area.
That's
the securities, you know, securities in those areas. Like, for example, I'm sitting in my office and a gentleman takes his car, driving around Akoya Oxygen, and then meet the security. I'm actually looking to buy a villa. Oh, because you are a specialist in that area, your name comes to the head, and that's it.
I made a video about the side hustles you can do, and I was like, people need to get in contact with security, because security people are the gateway to many things.
Trust me.
They're the gateway. I told them, ask those in real estate, and they're going to tell you that.
Seriously,
because,
in a month, if I say I don't spend on my contacts, you know, in securities, we're talking about maybe like 2,000 dirhams. Yes.
Because,
you know, like I give them money. Tips, you know, like sometimes
men are led by toys,
Exactly, definitely. You know, sometimes my wife will even cook, especially because I know those ones that are Cameroonians, those ones that are Nigerians and stuff. So if I know these security guys are Nigerian, like of course we have where they sell Nigerian food, very good food. I go there, buy the food, get water and stuff, and when I'm going for viewing, I hand it over to them. If it's a Cameroonian, when my wife cooks, she packages, I go, and this is how you build it.
Business.
You get the point. So that's it, and that's what has been keeping me in the business, and it's been going.
Yeah, perfect. So I hope someone in real estate, because there are a lot of people here, people fear to work in offices, and we'll come to that because we have a question for that. Because Cameroonians, Nigerians, West Africans, they relegate themselves to particular jobs. It's just now that most Cameroonians you will see them in estate business, and even though they are in estate business, they are not doing well. Just for the fact of what you just said. Next question.
Yes, please.
Would you say your journey to success would have been better if you went to other nations like the US, like the UK? If yes or no, explain why.
Well, I can't really say. I can't really say yes or no, because it's all about your vision. You get the point. Literally, I could still be, I would have been in the US without a clear vision. I will not be successful. True? Likewise, there are people who are even still back home in Cameroon and they have a perfect vision and they are very successful.
Perfect.
You understand? So I would say it was all about my vision, my passion. You know, and that was what has been giving me the drive, and it's really been working for me so far. So it's been a successful journey.
So you would not say environment has a lot to play, because there are some people who come to the UAE and they'll say, oh, UAE is just my stepping stone. You hear that a lot amongst Cameroonians and Nigeria, and that's the key to failure.
It's just taking it out of my mouth. Because why? What happens is, they say the land, even the Bible, they say the land is going to bless you, right? But if you come to a land and you speak ill of the land, you cannot expect blessings from the land. You limit it for a period of time.
And
you will not go high. Okay, yes, everybody wants to
has the anticipation of moving forward.
Thank you, right? But if you have this anticipation of moving forward, don't condemn where you are.
Trust me.
You know, because if you condemn
said it all,
it
will definitely not work for you. Trust me. And some people always see Africans, West Africans. I was telling someone, I was telling you guys today that we need a generational change with the way we think, with the way we are so entitled for nothing, and we need a lot more. So we'll come to that actually. So with the sea of experiences that you've had, would you say the UAE shaped you or gave you many opportunities?
Yes, of course. Like due to my story, it's obvious that it really shaped me, because now if somebody would have told me from Cameroon that I'm going to be a real estate agent, talk less of a real estate manager, I wouldn't have accepted, because I never had any idea about what real estate was all about. So all my pruning, shaping, studying, everything was being done in the UAE. And I've accumulated enough knowledge, connections, understandings that, let's say for example, even if I decide to relocate back to Cameroon, I would not only be a real estate agent or a real estate manager or open a real estate company,
You'll be a developer.
I'll be a developer. Because I know literally everything that happens since I've worked in the developer's office as well.
Okay. I've had someone that sat here and said, in UAE, you find the best of the best.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Very true.
How?
Very, very correct.
How true?
Now, because see, I've met people, I've dined with kings and queens in the real estate,
Yeah. It's
Come
easy,
on. It's very easy
to just meet the president and
of
you're
course.
chatting with the president when you're in estate business.
Exactly.
Especially if you're working for like very renowned
companies.
Trust me. And trust me when I tell you, myself, I've worked for top notch, and trust me, it's like
exactly
like this.
Yeah. So it's quite easy.
Yeah.
And I've met these big guns out there. I've dealt with them. We've done business together. We've talked. So yeah, at the end of the day, probably you might not sell to them, but still that connection is there. And you've had the opportunity of talking to them. They have your contact. You have their contact. Anything might pop up.
Yeah.
So
the person that drilled me into real estate, it was a British guy.
Okay.
So he told me something. He said, don't always try to push to sell. Because when you try to push to sell,
you lose it.
You lose it. Try to build relationships because in turn, if they don't buy from you, they'll refer you. So the referrals is what you need to keep a long-standing success in estate business, not you wanting to sell ASAP.
Exactly. Now another thing as per that is this, within my years of experience, and whenever I'm giving training to my staffs, I always tell them, see, the client sees through you when you're desperate.
Of course, yes.
You get the point. And real estate happens to be it's like, I'm going to use this word, permit me. Real estate is like scamming, but legal. Because if you can sell offline, you can sell anything. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's because when you're selling an offline, you're selling what is not existing.
You're selling paperwork.
You're selling paperwork. You're selling the vision, the concept. So if I'm selling you a 2-bedroom apartment off plan, and then I'm going to tell you it's going to have sea view.
It's going to have sea view.
Okay, fine, but I cannot guarantee by the time this project is done, that view is still going to be there. But I'm convincing you, right? So you have to have the passion, the zeal for it, right? And when you're discussing with a client, you don't have to be desperate to sell, but build the relationship with it. Let the client trust you, that's all.
Definitely.
If the client trusts you, you have a deal. But if by 1 second he has the thought like, this guy is a sales guy, he wants to sell me, there is no deal, right? As of now, within these 13 years, getting to 14 years that I've been in the business, I have a portfolio, of direct properties from the owner, almost about 150 properties. That I have directly from the owner, right? So all these came into my pipeline just from the relationships that I've been building over the years. So now at the end of the day, I don't have to go again, drive like I used to do, start checking which owner has which property for sale or rent and stuff. I don't have to do those stuff, because I've already built this. And when I do campaigns and all whatnot, I still get a lot of referral. People that have rented, that have bought from me, they're telling their brothers and their sisters and their friends, and I'm closing. So it's all about don't push to sell.
Don't push to sell.
Guys, don't push to sell.
So I wanted to ask, apart from your job, let's scrap the job. In your life, has the UAE shaped you in one form or the other? Because we have Africans that come here, they are so rowdy. Let's be honest, we are so loud, we talk anyhow, we do things anyhow. So were you, I'm not saying that you were, I'm just asking, if you were that type of a person that in your home country, you're so loud, you're just so doing things, and has UAE tried to, because sometimes I've had someone that has started and said, UAE made him very disciplined in many things. So can you just concur to that? Has it been the same in your life?
Yeah, literally, and don't tell anyone. I met my wife in Dubai, actually.
You guys have to be here because I was talking to them behind the scenes and I asked them, where's your, because they have 2 babies. And I was like, where are your kids? They said, oh, they're with the maid. I was like, rich people.
I know.
Because you always find people in the UAE and they'll be saying things like, oh, it's not welcoming to family, but he has 2 kids here. His wife is here and they're living here. I'll invite them over to come and tell us how they are working it out, because most African families can't.
Yeah. So again, see, it's been challenging, right? And you know, with the time I traveled in the beginning when we started the session, I told you how I was in Cameroon. Like at that age and having the money that I had, of course, I was living my life, living the life, right? But when I came to Dubai, with what I went through, you know, I was like, the discipline came in automatically.
Okay.
You get the point?
Yeah.
The discipline came in automatically. And Dubai really prunes you. Because there are two things in Dubai, okay? There are only two ways. There's no third way. So it's either you don't accept the discipline and you face the consequences, or you accept the discipline and life is good for you in Dubai.
Is it that a yes or a yes?
Yes or yes. That's just it.
And I like the way they've made their country.
Yeah,
like,
so that's
it's either you do it or you do it.
Truly. So that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next one, what yardsticks of success do you use to get to where you are?
Just like I said before, people helped me. Again, I don't really have a vast story on success because I haven't been in this field and that field and that field. I've been in one field, right? And I've been successful in that field. So yeah. So due to people
he's
and study.
He's not like some of us, right? We've been in hospitality, we've been in real estate, we've been in education, and we've been in manufacturing. So and you're still going, eh? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so for me it's been one real estate.
So what motivated you? Did you have a goal to achieve?
Of course, something? I still have a goal. God has been faithful, okay, but again, I'm still to get to where I'm going in real estate. Okay. Yeah, I wish and I want, and by the special grace of God, I am going to probably be a property owner and an investor in real estate in Dubai. So it doesn't even matter if I'm not staying here, but I will want.
But they are making it very easy right now, because I saw properties going for, is this 500? A studio apartment going for 500 and you have 10 years to pay. Pay
1% every month. And you see that I was even discussing with my wife the other day. We were just sharing our thoughts, and I told her that Dubai is really, you know, opening as per the rules and regulations and stuff, you know. Before when we came to Dubai, there was nothing like investor visa for 10 years, for 5 years. Definitely. There was nothing like that.
I love the way the people are trying to make things easier right now.
Yeah, so all these things are
my love for the sheikh. My love for this sheikh. Like I will always say in pidgin English, like he's tokaduam. Like he talks and he does it.
Exactly.
Like if his people cannot have it now, then it's not it.
That's it.
It's now or now. And that's one thing about a visionary leader. Exactly. With the experiences you've had in the UAE, would you advise someone to come over to the UAE?
See, I will advise someone to come over to the UAE, but again, my advice is going to end with, it's not easy.
Like, this statement has been there for everyone that has come here. Like, don't think that you're going to have it with a snap.
Yes.
Because that's what most Africans think. They just think that they'll just come here and
you'll
with
be
a snap,
successful.
Everything is going to fall into place. No, honey. Some of us have been here for ages. And we tried as much as possible to respect the rules and work accordingly, invest in ourselves in different ways, and it's opening up for us little by little. Life, if you want to take life fast, then you are not supposed to come to the UAE.
Definitely. I don't even think you're supposed to go to any country. Now, let's be sincere. Because it's not even like there is a tree giving money in America or in Canada. You don't pick money on the street in Canada or in America, right? So if you want to make it fast, even if you go to any country, the mentality is a very wrong mentality.
It's a very wrong one.
Seriously.
And so that's how some of our Africans
think. And by the time this is the conception and the perception they have, by the time they come to Dubai and they see the condition of Dubai, then they are already discouraged and they give up even before they start the journey.
And one thing about UAE, someone sat here and said, UAE has opportunities that other countries will not give you. Like, because you can come into UAE with no educational background and you can climb gradually into the corporate ladder.
I am a living example. You see those people that go and sit in all those beer parlors and they are drinking, that the people that are not even working. Yes, most of them. They are the ones that are not working, because you cannot tell me that you have a job, okay, and you're keeping yourself busy, and you will be sitting in Uganda from 6 in the evening to 6 in the morning. Like 7 in the morning when it is, places are shining, yes. And from 7 they go and start sleeping. They will sleep from 7 and then get up by 5, look for something that they are going to eat, and then relocate back to duty, which is Ngada.